Feeling kinda nutty.
Hey, baby.
Feeling like a goof. Wanna have a party under your own roof. Turn on your TV, sit down in your chair. Forget about your worries, forget about your cares, 'cause it's big fun under the sun. It's big fun for you and everyone. It's big fun, that's where it's at. It's big fun. Watch it with your cat. That was it. Hey, come one, come all you broken-hearted, love-lorn folks, you needn't be that way anymore. That's right, you can come down here and visit me at the Big Fun Tunnel o' Love. Take a little boat ride here with me, will ya? Be wooed in the cave of the Cupids by the gods and goddesses. Go into the sea of love and pick your own dream mate. Come out a happy person. That's right. But I know, maybe you're a little hesitant. You don't know about this Big Fun Tunnel of Love. That's why I, Eileen, am going to take the first ride on the Big Fun Show ship into the Tunnel of Love for you. That's right. I'm going to go along. I'm going to take a journey. And our ship's come in, I see. Time to take that journey into the Big Fun Tunnel of Love. Woo! I think I need to take my hat off for this one. Here we go. All right. Ship on, folks. Woo! Woo!
Let me count the waves.
This must be the cave of Cupids. Look at all the lovely gods and goddesses.
Let me jump over by your cloud sometime and love you there. Happy Valentine's. Help! Help!
By gosh, I believe we're at the Sea of Love. And look at that nice young fellow. Let me throw him my love preserver. Here you go. Woo! Yay! I believe I found myself a dream love. Woo! Hey, kid! Look how I caught myself from the Sea of Love. That's right, thank God I caught it with my love preserver. It's my dream love. And you can come down and catch your dream love too. Here at the Big Fun Tunnel of Love. What do you think about that, dream love?
I'm so glad it was you who found me in the Tunnel of Love, Eileen.
Oh, yes, you're going to have this much fun too. Goodbye, wave, dream love. Goodbye.
I'm here with
Your name?
Clara. Clara, what is the most fun you've ever had?
Sliding down a snowy hill with a big track wheel. No.
A wheel. Oh, like in a big disc?
Yes. And you sit in the middle like a dog.
Oh, like a tube? Oh, I got you. Like a
yes.
tube. Oh,
Yes.
Where was this at?
In Minnesota.
Oh, really? Well, that's
Yes.
fun. Where are you from, Clara?
Spain.
Spain. That was fun. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Clara. We appreciate it.
Big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun,
Big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun.
big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun,
big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun,
big fun, big fun, big fun,
big fun, big fun, big fun, big fun.
B
I G
F
U N big
fun.
fun.
Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Channel C, Channel 16. Boy, Peter.
Uh-oh, that means it's time for the official Big Fun Show Glamour Tea Party. Hello, sir, how are you?
Oh, doing fine, doing fine.
And what brings you here?
Oh, actually, I was a big prize winner this week on this show.
And you've won a fabulous invitation to the Big Fun Show Tea Party, which is at what we're at now. And earlier in the show, if you were watching, we made the fabulous little trinkets. So, Conrad, it's a tea party, so we have to have tea, right?
Oh, of course.
So I'm going to go into the fridge. We're, of course, going to have iced tea. We like it, right, Conrad?
Best way.
So, Conrad, have you ever been to a tea party before?
I've been to tea parties, but I've never been to a big fun iced tea party. But
Hey! Now, Conrad, do you know what we're eating? These are official. Cucumber sandwiches that we're having here, Conrad. On little trays.
So chic.
We made them earlier, so I love them. And Conrad, also after the cucumber sandwiches, and let me have one. And I also said we can bring this garnish if you like it.
so.
It's time for that. My oranges. Aren't they lovely? And look at my glass. That's why I have this camera now. Now, camera, aren't these are little things that I, came up with myself. You see, because I showed them earlier, and we made them on the show. They're oranges with little marshmallow stuff, so you can have them. We don't have it. You can just put it on your plate because we don't have any room.
May I?
You may.
Thank
Look,
you.
these are little deer plates for speed tea parties. Aren't they lovely? Now, I don't really know how you can eat them, but this is really... This is too much fun, don't you think, Conway?
I can't believe...
Did you ever think that in a million years that you would be on a Big Fun Show tea party? Huh?
This?
Oh, I'm losing my boa! This is so much fun, don't you think? What else do you do at tea parties, Conrad? Do you know? I don't know. I don't even know. Anyway, Conrad, we're going to sit here and we're going to have some more fun at the tea party, right, Conrad? Because if it's not fun, Conrad.
You shouldn't do it.
I love this man. He's so wonderful. We're going to have more fun. And now we're just going to do like tea party things. So we'll catch us all later. And we'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
So, Conrad, this is so much fun. I can't imagine. I've never had more fun with these sandwiches. What do you think?
Hi, I'm here with
My name is Frank.
Frank. Frank, what is the most fun you've ever had?
Sally, this is the most fun that I've ever had.
Really? First of all, let me call you Sally. My name's Eileen.
Isn't this fun?
This is so much fun. I'm so glad. You meet these kind of people and you just... This is New York City, I'll tell you. Thank you. Tell me the truth. This is not the most fun you've ever had. That's sad if it is.
Oh. Sally, vote of confidence for yourself. Come on.
No, what's the most fun? You've had to have more fun than this.
More fun than this.
Seriously.
Oh, jeez, wow. More fun than this.
No, that's not happening, Eileen. This is it.
I think I took my clothes off once and ran full speed into a cactus, and that was fun.
There you go. Doesn't get much better than that.
No.
Except for this, of course.
Except for this, of course.
Because if it's not fun, they don't do it.
Don't do it.
At this thing, and maybe it'll work. Who can say? Well, I say we give it a go because if nothing else, we get some ventilation, right? Take it, put it on fan, put it on high, and just start.
Woo! Let me tell you, that was my trip with the Big Fun fan, and I have no idea where I am. Like I said, it kind of blows your places that are fun, so I don't. Well, guys, here's a sign. Welcome to Easter Valley. So apparently we are in Easter Valley, but it doesn't look like there's a soul here. So I don't know why we were sent here, but... Excuse me! Excuse me! Hello? Hello?
Who are you? What are you doing here? There shouldn't be anyone here in Easter Valley right now.
My name's Eileen. I'm from the Big Fun Show. Can I ask who you are?
Eileen from the Big Fun Show? I'm the Easter Bunny.
Oh, hello!
How are ya?
Good, how are you?
Greetings, lords and ladies, and welcome to Fun for Fun, where if it's not funny, don't do it. And here is your host, Lady Eileen. Lady Eileen.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, it's me, Eileen, and welcome to Fun for Fun. That's right. Welcome to Fun for Fun. And you're wondering why is she dressed in that garb? Well, you've been watching the show. You know we're doing the Renaissance theme, so I thought it only appropriate that I be dressed in the appropriate garb. Now let's bring in our first contestant. His name is Dan. Woo! Hello, Dan. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Eileen.
He's a fun guy, isn't he? So, Dan, how you doing?
Fine.
Dan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where you're from, what you do, that kind of thing.
I'm a native of Staten Island.
Okay.
Lived in New York all my life. I'm a librarian,
Ooh.
and a musician, and just a fun guy.
And a fun guy.
Fun
and
guy.
a fun guy.
Fun
Now,
guy.
Dan, have you watched the show before?
Yes.
Of course, who hasn't watched the show? Now, Dan, behind us is a lovely array of balloons, correct?
Correct.
Correct, there's a lovely array of balloons. But first of all, Dan, before we go on with that, let me just, I feel kind of weird standing up here in the Renaissance garb by myself. I'm going to ask, why don't you put this belt on for us, Dan, just to be,
I'll do anything once.
Why don't you just do that, just to be in the whole spirit of things? I think so. And, who knows, you may need it later on. Isn't that true?
Uh-oh.
You never know what's going to happen on the Big Fun Show. Anyway, kids. Now, I was going to say, don't we look, we're just wonderful. This is beautiful together. Anyway, Dan, there's an array of balloons. I'm going to give you this now. Pop one of those balloons, Dan, any balloon at all. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a task inside the balloon. You're going to have to perform the task in order to move on to the exciting round 2. I'm going to get out of Dan's way. Okay. Any balloon at all, Dan, any balloon at all. Woo! Woo! What have we got here, Dan? What have we got here? I'm excited. You excited, Dan?
Very.
Thou shouldn't.
Looketh now, but yonder there be trouble.
Uh-oh!
Dan, this wasn't supposed to be the thing. I wonder what could be happening. I don't know. I can't imagine what could be happening. Is someone taking over the show? Dan, be ready, be ready. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's an awesome dragon. Dan, you've got to slay
We
him
are
for me.
taking over.
Oh,
Yes, Miss Eileen. We think that it's time for a new host of the Big Fun Show. Me. That's right. So, Dan, I think you should answer these questions.
Hurry, Dan, answer the questions. Answer the questions while slaying the dragon.
Or, if you don't, Eileen will die. And that will be it.
No!
Question number 1. Name the legendary artist of the Renaissance who in 1501 returned to his native Florence to chisel the statue of David from a block of marble given to him by a not-so-legendary artist, Agostino.
Dan, please, that's my hurry up. It's
Martin!
myself.
Michelangelo!
Michelangelo is doing it. Only 2 more questions.
Dan, hurry,
He
hurry.
now should name it the 2-bit but
it's- oh
oddly
my God,
popular
it's- oh my
leader of men whose Ledger of War, the Prince, were published during the Renaissance. Although you New World people probably know his name better as a perfume manufacturer.
Oh,
slipping away.
Estee, no,
I'm slipping away.
Machiavelli!
Very good, Mr. Bell, very good.
Hang on, Eileen,
Well,
hang
we've got
on.
one more question, it might be it. Name the famous finger scientist artist of the Renaissance whose only available likeness is a self-portrait made in his later years.
Oh, Dan, I'm going on flipping Dan.
Leonardo.
Dan.
Leonardo
Da Vinci!
Leonardo da Vinci, yes! Dan, you have done it! Oh! Oh no!
Dan, thank you! Oh, what a hero, what a guy!
Shuck it.
What a guy! Shuck it! Dan, he did great. He answered those questions. He saved me from the dragon. This means, Dan, you're moving on to the exciting round 2. Yay! We're all sitting here, so please come back to round 2. We'll be back. Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
My dear friend, not fun. Don't do it.
Oh, hello! Dan, the viewers are back. Hello, viewers! Dan and I were just catching a quick dance there. You know, the whole Renaissance thing, they do dance a lot. They do dance often. Anyway, Dan, congratulations. Dan, if you didn't tune in earlier, saved my life from the horrible dragon, and because this is the Renaissance show, and he moved on to the exciting round 2. Now, Dan, behind me is a spinner, correct?
Yes.
What is on the spinner?
Letters.
Letters of the alphabet. That's right. So, Dan, what you're going to do is you're going to spin that spinner, and a letter's going to come up. Then I'm going to blindfold you, Dan, and give you an object that begins with a letter that's come up on the spinner. And you have to guess the object.
Okay.
Sounds relatively easy, doesn't it? But there's a catch. You must then sing a song with the name of that object in it, Dan. All of this in 60 seconds or less. So, Dan, I'm going to get out of your way, baby. You just spin that spinner. Doo-doo! Go for it, Dan.
V.
A V! Uh-oh! Dan always gets those easy letters, let me tell you. Okay. Turn around, Dan, and we're going to... First of all, Dan, before we do this, if any one of our viewers are noticing it, Dan's quite an array of tattoos on his arm. Dan, is there a reason for you just kind of like tattoos, or what's...
Oh, it's required of all librarians in New York.
So, Dan, you wouldn't know that if you don't watch the Big Fun Show. Are you is this planning on you doing the whole body, or what's happening? You just
Well, it
gonna do
depends how long I'm going to be a librarian.
There you go. See those old women you see? You don't know. They wear those long sleeves, right, Dan?
If they want to send me money so I can finish, I'll...
Please send Dan money. He's more than happy to do that. Okay. Just, I thought maybe your viewers would be interested in that. Okay, Dan. Now tell me if you can see.
No, I can't.
You can't see it all. Okay. Very good, Dan. Here we go. Turn around there for us. Now, we'll be right back with that object, kids. I'll be right back. Dan's not pretty good. On your mark, get set, go, Dan.
Vitamins!
Very good, very good. Now, Dan, let's have a ditty.
Song.
Vitamins in it.
Oh, God.
Come on, Dan. You've lost 10 seconds, Dan.
Okay. King Vitamin, have breakfast with the king. King Vitamin.
All right, we're gonna do it!
It's a good cereal.
It's a jingle. A jingle fanatic. Woo! Another dance, Dan. That was great. It was like a theme thing. It goes with the whole thing, the royal theme, the Renaissance, and everything. Now, Dan, that was great. Yeah, we have a special treat. Most times, you know, they pick a thing out of the show or something, but you are a special guest, and this is the special show. So what is happening to Dan now? What he's won, because he is a grand prize winner in Front of Fun. Dan, you are about to become... Dan, can I have your sword, please? Can I have your sword, please? Might I? Okay, Dan. Now, Dan, take the shield, Dan.
Oh!
Take this night hat, Dan.
Oh.
You, Dan. I am about to dub. Dan, could you get on one knee, please? Might you? Dan, come on me. Dan, I dubbed thee a knight of the Big Fun Show table. Dan, stand up. Rise, rise. Dan, thank you. This is lovely. Dan, are you honored?
I'm so happy.
Please slew that dragon for me.
I could cry.
This is beautiful. It's a beautiful moment. I'm glad that you're sharing it with us because, you know, Dan, if it's not fun, it's...
Don't do it at that.
There you go. We'll be back next week. Goodbye. Dan, come on. Let's go out and slay more dragons.
Da-da-da-da-da-dum.
Shine, little clover, glimmer, glimmer. Shine, little clover, glimmer, glimmer. Lead us less too far, we won. Love's sweet voices calling.
Boo! Did I scare you? Anyway, we're gonna go trick-or-treating now.
Now we have the dough, and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. All right, what you gotta do is let it chill for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna start making those chocolate chips. So what we've decided to do is play a game of Scrabble.
I think I found a leprechaun.
Wind was whipping through my hair, dodging the snowball. Hello. Yes, we're back with another episode of Let's Impersonate. First of all, I want to tell all of my viewers that I was very sad last week because no one guessed the correct answer. Although, yes, someone did guess the robot from Lost in Space, and you were kind of close. But who it was, if you've all ever watched Mr. Rogers, the answer was the purple panda from Mr. Rogers from Planet Purple. Anyway, let's move right along. The number to call is area code 212-713-5387, and that's the number to call because I'm going to do the impersonation now, and this week's kind of slightly easier, but what I want you to do is also tell me the name of the show that this person happens to have been on. So we're going to go, and I'm going to do the impersonation. You ready? And here it is. I'm Kid Dynamite. That was an easy one, very easy one. And if you people don't get this, I just don't know what to do with you all. So that was an easy one. Tell me the name of the person I impersonated and also the show. The show that I did, okay? And the number again? Area code 212-713-5387. The first person to call in does win a special Big Fun Show prize. Leave your name and phone number.
This is the story of the old colony days in Plymouth, the land of the Pilgrims. But it could take us years to tell you the story of each individual program. So we'll concentrate on just a few. Miles, John, and Priscilla. Miles Standish was strongly built and athletic, with muscles and sinews of iron. Yet with all his victories and battle scars, he was a maker of war, not of phrases. John Alden, on the other hand, Miles' friend and household companion, was a totally different kind of man. Fair-haired, azure-eyed, with delicate Saxon complexion, he was a scholar and a master of eloquent language. Last but not least is Priscilla, left alone by the deaths of her mother, father, and brother during the first terrible winter of Plymouth. She's patient, courageous, strong, yet also, like a Mayflower, modest, simple, and sweet.
Well, Priscilla, it's off to war again. Don't fret, for I will soon be back again to the shores of Plymouth.
You're breaking my heart, Miles.
What was that, Priscilla?
I said, you better get a head start. The boys will leave without you.
Righto. I'm off. Be strong, Priscilla. Take care of Priscilla for me, John.
Of course, gladly, Miles.
I march onward to the mighty fortresses.
Good day, Priscilla.
John, good to see you.
I'm off to the Mayflower. Take care, Priscilla.
You be careful, John.
Battles began and Miles Standish seized every victory.
I'm not allowed to.
Are you working here? I have a question for you, actually. We're doing a war special on our show today, and there's some things I want to ask you. You're a soldier, but I thought, have you ever considered being a Big Fun Show soldier? Just a Big Fun soldier, actually.
Are you Eileen?
Are you for the Big Fun Show?
I watch your show. I'm Darren Peister.
Thank you so much.
This is a reserved area. How did you get on here?
We have fun. Big Fun Show. We get in places. And we're doing a war special, so I thought maybe, you would, give me a hand. I'm trying to find a soldier. You look like a soldier, so hey.
Well, I can try to help you, but some of the information, it will be classified. I don't know if I can give you everything. I'll try to help you as much as possible. I am a big fan of your show, but there's only certain things I'm allowed to give away because of the circumstances.
I understand. Can you take 5 minutes here? 5 minutes?
Well,
2 minutes.
I'm on my own, actually, and I have an hour to get back to the fort, but
You got time. Now, think it, Darren. You're a soldier, right? It's after you get cold, I know that war is not a good thing. It's not a fun thing. But there's ways to make it better. There's ways to make it a little fun. That's why we thought we'd turn you into a Big Fun soldier. I got a few items here that I thought maybe you could use that could help you out, like for instance.
Well, what's the difference between, what I am and what a Big Fun soldier is?
Well, there's just, a couple little things that you guys use, like for instance, I'm going to give you some things. Like when you guys set trails and stuff like that, what do you use? Just like, normal generic things, like marking on trees?
Right.
Why don't you use some confetti? Wouldn't it make it, it's a little glitter, it makes things a little fun. You're walking down the road, what do you want to see? An X on a tree or some confetti on the road? I figured it'd be a good thing. And another thing, you have to have also, these are good for markers, balloons! That's right, balloons. These are great things. It's noticeable stuff you can see. I figure, that dried food they give you to eat?
dried ice cream, but they give you dried ice cream bet now. And this is fun. It's like
they-
astronaut food, but you can use it for you guys too.
Dried ice?
I thought it'd be great. And then those big rings of bullets that they give you, that's for the birds. Look at this. Doesn't that look a lot better? Woo! That's really cool. Don't you think so, Dan? Aren't you liking this?
I'm impressed. I mean, it adds a little more color. I guess.
I think so.
I guess the camouflage thing's out the window, but.
And like have it for your friends when you're calling them. Kazoos! I think every officer should have a kazoo. I think so. And there's a couple more things. And when you guys are on the Jeep, there's times when aren't you around the woods a lot and there's nothing to do and you're hanging?
Yeah.
Car bingo.
Car bingo.
You know, I mean, you sure you got to think of things, but sometimes there's moments when there's a lull, right? And just of course. Something to drink when you guys are out in the field and they give you that. What do they give you to drink? You have water in those canteens?
Yeah.
Yoo-hoos! Well, take some yoo-hoos for your friends.
Yoo-hoo!
That's right.
This
That's
is
right.
great.
Isn't it great? These are fun things. And you know, Darren, if the one other thing is if you have all this stuff put together, because you know you're a big fun show, just a normal soldier, but if you put that together, I think that if you wear all these things, we'll make you an official.
Big Fun Show soldier.
That's right, a Big Fun Show soldier. That's right, you have the American flag, but you're also wearing a banner for the Big Fun Show. Woo! And I don't want to leave. I'm gonna let you go, but so here's a little flag for you. What do you think about that, Darren? Huh? That's right. We have turned Darren Peister from an ordinary soldier into a Big Fun soldier, and isn't he big fun? And I'm gonna leave now. But you have fun, Darren. Bye.
All right. Bye, Eileen.
What I've thought of to do when you're sick, when you're inside, something to do. Board games. I know you're like, oh yeah, great. How can you do that over television? But I have thought of something. See, a few of my other friends are also sick. You know how things pass. And what I've done is I've called them on the phone, and what we've decided to do is play a game of Scrabble. I hope all of you out there like to play Scrabble because you can play along with us. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up the board, the Scrabble board. Ta-da-da! Okay, there it is. This is the deluxe edition with the turntable. And they're going to call me up when they watch and like give me letters of what the words I can build. So it's going to be me against everyone else. So if you know any letters also, I will be checking messages during this. So the number is 713-5387, okay? And you can call in and let me know what words, because I'm going to show you like the selection of letters that you have. Okay, everyone at home, now these are your letters. A-O... Oh, I'm not supposed to actually know them, but I have to show you them. So, A-O-G-R-C-L-E. But I'm really busy working on my own letters, so call in and let me know. It's your turn. Actually, I'm going to open, so take a look at the letters and come up with a word. Okay, everyone, this is my word. I'm opening with the Whopper Banjo, which gives me 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9. 9 and 5 is 14, double 28. I've got 28 people. Let's go. Come up with a word. Call in. Waiting for that caller. And now here's your letters. You know what your letters are, and you've got to build on the banjo. So please call if you want to win the game. It's caller. Hello. Hello. Yes. The word is okay. We've got a word. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. They have built the word G-R-A-C-E. Grace. This is a good word. This is a good word. Now it's my turn. I've got to pick more letters though, actually. Okay, now this is what I come up with. I have jokes. So now, guys, I'm really sorry, but the score is 34-12. But it's your turn, so there, I'm putting your letters in front of you. A-O-L-D-E-W-H. So please call in and let me know what your move is.
How to make your lunch a fun lunch. Tip number 1, coat hanger cutouts. To make fun shapes, take your average wire coat hanger, bend into any fun shape that you choose, and just push down into your bread. Feel free to use cookie cutters as well, but they're hard to find and coat hangers are far more economical. Wasn't that fun? Another way to make your lunch fun is to bring it in a lunchbox. They're handy, they're dandy, and you'll be the envy of all your friends. Ooh. Ah. Mmm. Still bored? Well, I've got the best idea for you. How about theme lunches? You could do Christmas, New Year's, St. Patrick's Day. Why not a nice St. Patrick's Day lunch? Boy, this is fun, fun, fun. One thing we must have at a St. Patrick's Day theme lunch is green. That's right, so just bring some green food coloring, put it on your bread. Wait, you know, why not a picnic lunch? That's right. Oh, there's nothing like Mom's baseball, apple pie, and hot dogs. That's right. Oh, boy. This is big, big fun. Hey! Oh, hey, you know, there's another one. How about... That's right, a circus. It's the circus. A circus theme lunch. Balloons. Oh, and a circus lunch wouldn't be complete without a clown. Having trouble blowing up that balloon? Well, why don't you eat some of that lunch? Have some of those animal crackers and just imagine that there are a whole lot of animals around you, clowns, a ringmaster. Boy, it's so much fun.